Hello and welcome to another video. Today we have an unboxing of something that I kickstarted quite a long time ago. This is actually the second part of that unboxing. Basically it is a game called Etherfields from a company called Awaken Realms. This is a board game with some highly detailed resin miniatures, and it all takes place in kind of like a dream world, and it's a really interesting concept to it. And when you initially kickstarted the product, you were able to choose between getting everything sent all at one time or have it sent in two waves. Basically everything that was ready initially you could get sent in that first wave, and then everything that would be ready later on that they were still working on you could get in the second wave. So it was actually about a year and a half ago that I received the first wave, because I opted to get them in two waves rather than waiting like till now to get the whole thing. It was November last year that I actually got that. No, sorry, November 2020. So like I say, a year and a half ago that I actually got that. I don't think they were intending it to take this long to get everything out, but it took quite a long time. I finally just received the Wave 2 box, which I have here. It's got a nice little Etherfields thing on the side there. I've already opened it, but I've not looked inside. So what I'll do, I will link the original video down in the description below if you want to see kind of like the initial wave, like with the base set and stuff like that. And this will contain like some extra content, expansion stuff, additional Kickstarter goals, stuff like that. I don't actually remember exactly what is in here, so it's going to be a bit of a surprise for me. I've still not actually played the game yet. I wanted to wait until I had like the whole package to actually give it a go, just to get like the most full experience of it. And I do believe that this contains like additional updated rules as well, based on playtesting and feedback and stuff like that. But we're going to open this up and have a look what we've got. Okay, so there's a note on the top saying, attention, do not change the structure of any of the decks inside the boxes before reading the rule book. Okay, so they're obviously set up in a specific way. Right, so first off we have just a sheet of packing. Okay, so first thing in here we have an envelope. Etherfields 2.0, improved rulebook and optional game supplements. So let's open this up and see what's inside here. Okay, there's quite a lot of stuff inside here actually. Okay, so first off we have the updated game manual there. Some very nice art in this game. So these are all, I mean, it does look very complicated. I had like a skim through of the original rulebook. It looks like a very complicated game to learn, but I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but you can see some of the stuff there, and this is like quite a large rulebook as well, so yeah, you can see like how much stuff there is actually there in terms of rules. Okay, so we have save sheets. These are double-sided. There's 4 of these, so that'll be for recording your game process, game progress rather. And you've got a bunch of those. I mean, what I would actually do is probably scan these in and just print out my own, rather than using these ones, or they might have actually sent me a PDF with these on anyway at some point, rather than using the actual ones in the box. So we also have a letter. Dear Baxi, since wave 1 of Etherfields, we've gathered a ton of feedback. So decided to change a bunch of stuff, and yeah, just kind of like new stuff. So additional stuff there, additional modes that you can use, and also in here, which I'm not actually going to open, but we've got 2 packs of cards. We have this wisdom thing, and that won't focus. There we go. Whatever that does, I don't know what that does, but that will be something to do with that continuous dream mode, I believe, as will that. And again, just additional cards there. So what else do we have in here? So I think this is the last thing in the box. Yeah. So pop that over there. So this is Etherfields Stretch Goals, Harpy and She-Wolf campaigns. So this is 2 additional campaigns with additional miniatures that can be added to the base game. It says this includes 2 additional campaigns full of eerie dreams and secrets, Flying Cat and Riddler expansions, and several optional game modes. The Harpy campaign focuses on the dreamer's journey through the dream world in pursuit of a thief who robbed their house and crushed their comforting fantasy. You'll visit vivid places such as the Infinite Market or the prison, and will join many parades, parties and carnivals. Each dream can be approached in several different ways, resulting in different outcomes. Each of your choices will have a powerful impact on the story, so choose wisely. She-Wolf tells the story of a war between parasites, chaotic beings from the urbanized Nightmare Rift and the endless forest, a place belonging to nature alone. The 2 opposite forces don't seem like they would be able to get along. Travel through the frozen taiga. I'm not sure if that's actually how you pronounce that, but in search of the elixir of wisdom, confront the corrupted elven king and survive the summer vacation. A variety of dreams interconnected by the same goal, preparing for the last battle between She-Wolf and parasites. How will the conflict end? It all rests on the dreamer's shoulders. So we have in this 4 high quality models, 129 oversized cards, 249 standard cards, 20 tokens, 1 script book, 1 special Etherfields 2.0 envelope with 1 rulebook, 1 bonus content sheet, 4 save sheets, various cards, 50 plus hours of gameplay. So that'll be the envelope that we've already opened up. So let's get into this and see what we've got. I'm interested to have a look at these miniatures. The previous video, if you've seen the previous video, you'll see that the miniatures are like really high quality and detailed. They're really good. And maybe one day I'll get around to painting them, but I've not painted anything for a long time, so maybe not. And I've got so many games with miniatures that I'd like to paint. So inside the box is just black. Right, so we've got some tokens, and that's the back. And we have these. I believe these are called masks that represent the player character, and you can choose to play as one of these masks. And we have a big book, very big book, which has, wow, It has a lot of stuff in here. A lot of like narrative stuff by the looks of it. For the 2 campaigns. And what was that in the middle? Right, so half of this will be for the She-Wolf campaign and half for the Harpy campaign. And I have to say, like, when you get a book like this, in addition to the rulebooks that you've already got, it is quite intimidating. It is really, really quite intimidating. It's probably going to take a long time to actually learn how to play this game. So the rest of the box is this. I will get those miniatures out in a second. Nice printed embossed Etherfields logo there on the plastic. So let's take this top section off. That really is quite nice. I like it when they do embossed plastic stuff like that. So we'll look at the miniatures last. I'll just show you these packs of cards that they've got there. Just says do not shuffle this deck and whatever that is on the back. Like I said, I don't know the rules, so I don't know what these cards are for. But we have 2 more decks there. I'm not going to open up all of these decks. I mean, it does say to like not shuffle anything as well, so just in order to keep everything separate and organized, I'll keep them sealed until I need them. Oh, flying cat. You can have a flying cat in this game. Cool. You have that and that. And that is the last of the decks of cards. And you've also got like these little spaces there in between them. I'm guessing so that once you've kind of like sleeved the cards, if you're going to sleeve the cards, then there's like a bit of additional space to actually do that. So let's have a look at the miniatures. There's 4. There's 2 small ones and there's 2 big ones. I'm not sure how well these are going to focus, so we're going to attempt to show these. I don't know what that is, but there we go. You can kind of see it's holding a mask in front of his face. It seems to have ears. It's probably some kind of wolf, probably something to do with the She-Wolf campaign. So the next small one seems to be a griffin covering its eyes. You know when you're trying to position stuff on a webcam and you're looking at a flipped version of the picture on your screen, it's difficult when you move your hand, like knowing which way it's going to go. But can I get that a little bit closer there? It is very, it just wants to focus on my face. But you can see it is a very highly detailed model. And then we've got the 2 big intricate ones. Probably going to have to be quite careful getting these out. That seems solid enough. So this will be for the She-Wolf thing because it is a lady in a hat with a massive wolf next to her. This way, which way? That way. That is like stunningly detailed. Like once painted, that will look fantastic. There was an option in the campaign to have what they call a sun drop finish applied to these, basically like a layer of shade, basically like a wash, just to kind of like bring out some of those details. Not actually fully painted, just like a slightly brown kind of shade. But I opted to go for the standard resin there because I would like at some point to attempt to paint these. And this last one will be our harpy. Again, very nicely detailed model there. Nice big wings on the back. Those wings will look fantastic painted. That's really cool model. All four are really cool. I think the wolf one is probably my favourite one. So if I ever get around to painting these, I'll again show them off. Let's just lift up the plastic, see if there's anything else in this box. There is not. So pop that back on. So that is everything included with the Etherfields second wave. I didn't back for absolutely everything. So other people getting the second wave who backed at a different level will probably get like a different amount of stuff, but this is at the level that I backed. This is what I got. So 2 extra expansions and all of the rule books and stuff like that, which like allow you to like expand the game and have optional modes and stuff like that. But now that I actually have the full thing, I can start the very daunting task of trying to learn how to play this game. I mean, a lot of this is going to be optional stuff anyway, so it's probably something that you don't really need to worry about early on. There is like a quick start guide as well, I think, in the original box, which will allow you to just kind of like get in there and get a game going without worrying too much about the like details of kind of like every single little rule. But we'll see how that goes. And like I said, if I do actually paint any of these, then I will show that as well. But that, if that happens, that'll probably be like quite a long time in the future. But I'm glad I'm finally got the second part of this. So that is now my pledge complete for Etherfields. And I don't know if this is available in shops. It might be. Like I said, the initial game did come out like 1.5 years ago, so probably would be in shops or available at some point now. But if you want to see what is in that original base box, then I do have a video which I will link in the description showing all of that. But that is it for now. So if you enjoyed this video, please click like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you next time.